Hey friends, Mary Howard here with There's No Place Like Home NC, Red Boots Realty powered by eXp Realty, and today is Market Update Day. If you have any comments or questions throughout this video, feel free to leave those in the comment section below. Today is October 13th, 2022, and this is the data looking back at September stats. So we have enough data to see the trends and what's going on in this market. The information has been provided by the Canopy Realtors Association and is for the Charlotte, North Carolina region, which does include all 12 counties surrounding Charlotte. I do a market update video every month, so make sure you're hitting that subscription button below to be notified when these are released so that you can keep an eye on what's going on in the market if you are thinking of buying a home in the Charlotte region or moving to Charlotte, North Carolina. So what we know is that the conforming loan limits are going to be changing. You can watch this video right here and learn all about how that's going to impact our market. We know that if inflation is just running away with our economy, which in turn is putting the screws on the housing market. Now, there are a lot of naysayers talking about how the market is crashing and how it is so bad and blah, blah, blah. And I really think that these guys are the same ones that were talking 2 years ago about the housing bubble this and housing bubble that. Yeah, so the market is changing, and yes, interest rates as of today are somewhere around that 7% mark. And that definitely is a far cry from that 3.5% or 3.25 we had at the beginning of this year, but it really is not a bad thing. You know what's a bad thing? Multiple offers, 10, 15, 20,000 over list price. You as a buyer putting in 5, 10, 15 different offers and never getting accepted. Those are bad things. The market is very volatile right now. Interest rates rising 0.75% up to a whole percent in a 2-day time span. So if you are thinking about buying a home in the fourth quarter of 2022, make sure you are working and have an expert team around you, helping you, explaining all the things to you all along the way. So one of the ripple effects of this crazy market is the price reductions. And in just the past 7 days in the Charlotte MLS, there's been over 14 homes that have had price decreases. That includes the new build homes, that includes existing homes. And the reason that new build communities are important is because most of the builders, especially the bigger ones, have stock. They exchange on the stock market. So they're a lot more in tune with what is going on in the market, which helps us as realtors. If we're paying attention to them, we can predict these trends. We can see these coming because they are seeing these coming. Now, the pre-existing homes, last month I told you the average price reduction is about $10,000, and that's what I'm seeing on average still. So these price reductions are still a common trend. It is letting us know that this market still is in the middle of an adjustment. So let's see what else is happening in September so we can kind of see what's coming at us. The new listings in the Charlotte region came in at 4,676. That is down from August number of 5,193. So month over month, we are down about 500 homes. We are also down about 15% from this time last year when we had 5,553 new listings. And I really just attribute all of this to the volatile interest rates playing a big part in this. Pending sales in the Charlotte region for September came in at 3,845. Now that is down 23.4% from this time last year and is also down month over month. Last month we had 4,343 homes or contracts pending, and we are short about 500 contracts comparatively. The transactions that made it to the closing table. So for the month of September, we had 4,246 transactions make it to the closing table. That is down from September of last year when we had 5,363. And we are down about 300 transactions month over month. Okay, so days on the market until sale. So this is how long it takes a property from the time that it's listed until the time that it goes under contract. And in September, we hit 22 days. That number is up from this time last year by about 37% when we were holding at 16 days. And it is up month over month from August when we hit 19 days on the market until sale. This stat has slowly been trending upwards since May of this year. In from July to August, we jumped 4 days, and now from August to September, we jump another 3 days. So again, this is a telling trend. It is taking longer from the time that you list your home until you go under contract, which is good if you're a buyer. It's giving you more time to get out and look at these homes. This is the reason why there are so many price reductions though. The sellers are getting nervous. They know that there are more homes on the market, so there's more competition. So if you're selling your home or planning to sell your home, make sure that you're working with a knowledgeable, credited real estate agent that can list your home correctly, because you don't want to risk losing money because your house now has a stigma. The list to close stat, now that's telling you how long it took you from the time that you listed your home until the time that you are sitting at the attorney's table. In September, we hit 79 days. That is up from August when we came in at 73 days, and that's 12.9% above this time last year when it was only taken 70 days. And if you take the 79 days and subtract the 22 days, then you come up with the contract length, and we are sitting at 57 days. And that's about the average length that we've been hanging around. Okay, so the median sales price in the Charlotte region came in at $380,000. This is up 13.4% from this time last year in 2021 when we came in at $335,000. But we are also down about $8,500 from this time last month. So this is great news for buyers. Like I've said, the Charlotte region and the median sales price really, in my opinion, should be between $340,000 and $370,000. Anything above this, I just don't feel like it is sustainable. So I'm really excited to start seeing this fall significantly and steadily. Percent over original list price received. So this one is also very exciting. And this is telling you what you can expect to pay above list price. And in September, guess what? You don't have to. Yay! This number for September came in at 97.2%. Last year, this stat was coming in at 101%. So 1% over list price was the norm last year this time. And last month, we were at 98.5%. And I told you then that that was the first time in a solid year that we were below that 100% mark. So it's really big. It's a huge trend. The market is definitely in the middle of a shift for two reasons. Like I said, it's a terribly volatile interest rate market, and it's also September. So for the majority of buyers, if they're buying right now, it's because they absolutely have to. The inventory of homes is another one that is exciting. In September, we had 7,104 homes available to sell. Now that is down from this time last month when we had 7,391 homes for sale, but we are still up over 32% from this time last year when we had 5,363 homes for sale, which gives us a whopping 1.6 months of a supply for homes. This is the same number that we had last year, and that's the same number we had last month and in July. So what this is meaning is we're taking off as many homes as we are putting on the market. So remember, when you have a 6 months worth of inventory, that means you have a balanced real estate market. And I don't know about you, but I really wish that we could get back to a balanced market. I was talking to a lender friend of mine earlier, and we were just saying how you really can't even go off the stats for 2020 and 2021 because they were such an anomaly. Never will we ever, hopefully never will we ever see another season like this. Crazy record low interest rates, equity jumping 15, 20, 30%, the buy-in frenzy. Just balance, please. I did ask him how high he thought the interest rates could go, the mortgage interest rates, and he said that right now, currently, we're around a mid to low 7, and he feels like it might fluctuate a little bit in the next 30 days and maybe hit that 8% mark, but he doesn't feel like we will stay there and is very hopeful that the 2023 housing market mortgage rates will be in the mid 5% range. So hopefully that's true, but, and it's a cliche, only time will tell. So if you have any comments or questions, feel free to call, text, or email me. My information is on the screen and in the descriptions below. If you found this information helpful, please hit that thumbs up button. Thank you for watching. My name is Mary Howard, and this is There Is No Place Like Home NC. Take care.